switch out some inputs here. Trigger Happy Havoc. Hello.
In Rompa,
last
we called an emergency meeting. A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered.
Wait, that's literally the line, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the game that's from. Is this one? It's a series. Also, the queen died last time.
Hmm?
The queen died last time. I do not know if you recall.
Yeah,
Hi, Archer.
A body has been discovered.
That's the funniest fucking thing that happened. Anyway, hi.
Hello, folks.
We have returned once again to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, that girl that we liked, got before we could make out with her, and now we have to suffer the consequences.
This is what happens in Trigger Happy Havoc? Didn't I literally say I gently opened the door?
You did, yes, absolutely. It had the door shut and it was like, I know exactly what's happening. Okay. Oh, fuck. These are probably the same save file. That's fine. I don't trust the auto. Did anything else of note happen? I don't think so. I have
the entire opening part of the game.
That's true. We are in a murder game. This is true. Please be the right save file. Please be the right save file.
It should be.
Right, okay. So, Makoto, for the second time in like 3 days, has blacked out. The first time he was punched really hard, so that doesn't necessarily... Well, no, it's 3. Because it was the opening, and then he got punched really hard, and then he saw a dead body. So now we're here. I have the list of who voiced who, if we need to ever reference that at some point.
Sure.
I
think I probably remember most, at least.
Yeah, their character designs are like iconic enough that it's probably all right.
Right.
And we return. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. There's a lot of people I'd seen before. Everyone was just watching me.
Everyone was T-posing at me from several feet away.
I couldn't tell if it was ominous or kind of hot. You're finally you're awake. You okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up.
Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
it's no surprise considering what happened. What happened?
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Hey, are you okay?
So, it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
Fred.
A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running.
Yeah, exactly, that's true.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka's...
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
Her metabolic processes are only of interest to historians.
So to speak.
No, I have to see for myself.
And you chose to say her metabolic Makoto, shut the fuck up. I was trying to be delicate.
This was a woman you dated.
Why?
I'm just saying.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
What good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead.
Dead? When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. And I never got to make out with him. God damn it!
We never got to bone.
We never got to smash! None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says.
She's so in on it. or an obvious red herring.
We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't have to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. Oh, here he
I
is.
would never do that. If you could believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
Hmm? What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun.
That's pretty specific.
Don't you remember what I told you when all this began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What?
Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone. Okay.
Oh, Taka, it is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Asking for a friend. Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
If my card says Mafia, what does that mean?
Guys, why is my name red?
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You think you could just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're
come
super...
on now.
You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing, huh?
Welcome to the main game.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation.
Without getting caught.
Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not? Fuck yeah, baby!
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
You know, game mechanics.
You know, game mechanic. So, a certain amount of time after murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Bum bum bum. bum.
Class trial. Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And what the fuck? And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Have you ever heard of a
If the
majority
answer
vote?
you've arrived at
Hey
is
kids, have you ever heard of a majority vote?
only the one that disturbed your
Literally,
peace
though.
will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
Okay, so I mean, I guess they'll explain it. But
Yeah,
it's
they
like-
will explain it again, do not worry.
So you have to pick the right person, and if you don't, the one who killed gets to graduate / leave, I guess, and everyone else dies.
Essentially, yes.
So what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
I think they're gonna explain it in like 10 seconds. Oh! Well,
that's
to
so
put it
stupid.
simply-
But I guess it's one of those things where it's like you have to choose the one person correctly, or else you all die.
Mhm.
And if you choose the right person, the one who actually killed them, then they die.
Yes. It's
Right.
execution!
Of course it is.
Execution!
what?
And by execution, you mean
I don't know
when
what
do
to tell you,
something well.
Chihiro.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well
What a s-
done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So, it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Yeah, just casually.
Yeah, don't worry about it, it's fine. Hey Ellie! What's up, boo?
Yo.
Hey,
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
the hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
Hmm?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you
What?
talking about?
Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Better than execution.
That is better than execution, frankly. Shut the hell up! Say whatever you want, I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. But then... That was a noise.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
What is this angle?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
You started
I invoke
it.
the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gungnir.
Oh. Ah. Let's see, are we back to an odd or even number
This
now?
wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. I don't know, I have to check the math.
No way.
What the?
Don't.
This can't be real.
Hey!
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. Archer, I swear to God, I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson, after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy
In
me
this world,
and you get
it's
shot full of
kill or be killed.
buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
God. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears.
Casual.
Just, you know, what else are you gonna do on a Tuesday? An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko.
And worst of all, she was covered with Adrian Andrews' bucket of paint.
Oh no! We're never gonna get that tax return back! Junko, who just until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms.
She was dead.
she
Not only was she dead, but she also died.
she was in the death state.
I cannot express to you just how much death there is here.
She's so not alive anymore. It's really not all that shocking.
Unalive, as it were. In fact, dead.
She just died, that's all. One died.
I think we get it.
No, I think I have to explain it again. Hold on. Do you know what DL6 is? Like, I feel like I have to keep explaining this. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it.
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
So there
Of
are-
course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation.
Oh no, it's an investigation segment.
It's investigation segment, after all. You don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. Bars. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. And with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
And most importantly, she was dead.
She had died. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone.
Good thing it was Junko, so we're all.
So
just
we're in the
dedicated to
clear,
killing
frankly.
ourselves now. Yeah.
And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. Wait, but they're already dead. We can't do anything. Shit. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. Apart from being dead, that's like a close second.
Most importantly, it was bad.
It was the vibes rancid. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had got to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. I don't know, 2 hot girls just died. What do you want from me? The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. I need someone who's not voiced by me to talk right now. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Thank you!
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Let's fucking go! Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. And we'll show you individually, all of them. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. Who killed Sayaka? I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I have to find out. Jesus.
I gotta say, they really could have gone through some of the text in this game with a bit of an editorial mind.
A little
All
bit.
right, maybe we don't need to say the same thing 5 times in a
Bye.
row. It's a little much.
It is a little much.
It's alright to repeat things, but, you know.
Not fucking Mondo! I don't
Not
care.
right in a row.
Shut up. Alright, we're talking to Kirigiri.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you?
Then you have to
After all.
trust the guard.
Exactly. After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. Fucking
Everyone should be there in the same room, keeping an eye on everything.
I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the crime scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Come on, I
Stop
thought
talking.
you all were smart.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then,
Fine. And I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op base defense with the 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Heavy sigh.
I felt that.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. This dude's literally just salmonella. Like there's no difference here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Can we go? God damn it!
Second.
What?
Let's look at the dead body. Huh?
Let's look at the dead body. Yeah. Is it the dead body? For fuck's sake!
Look at the dead body. She's
Look at
dead.
the-
And not
she's
only is
really
she dead,
dead.
but she died.
She's... I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but...
She really is dead. Not only that, but she died.
She died! She had passed away!
There wasn't anything else to say. Well, this is,
Not really!
I don't know.
Why do we
There's
have to check
probably
this?
a few other death synonyms that I could go through.
She's pining for the fjords. Hi, Jeebus. She's really dead. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh? Hold on.
What do you mean?
Hold-
Wait,
hold
what
on.
happened to Junko?
Just wait a second. Wait, this wasn't a prank? She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? Oh my god.
Literally.
Aw. Man. That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Listen, buddy, yeah.
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
Stanley started screaming.
This was the story of a woman named Toko Fukawa.
Oh, you never got to the bucket ending of that one, did you?
Damn, I
There's
know we
some
messed
great
around
lines
in
in
there a
there that I
very long
want to
time.
say. That's right, because that's one of the things we were gonna do. Was I was just gonna put up. I
You were
think
just gonna
I
go
would-
for it, and I was just gonna be there.
Yeah, you were gonna be the one to be like, okay, tell me where to go. I'll follow this for you. You're just now accepting that?
Bro, it wore off. I don't know what I was on, but it wore off. Can I go now? What else do we need to talk about, for fuck's sake? Ugh!
Anyway.
We're gonna find, yeah, because if we don't, we're all gonna. Good job, Kirigiri.
We got through. We got somewhere we're going next.
Don't.
It's like not letting me leave the room, which means there's something I still have to do.
We just talk to.
So, yeah. Fine, who did it?
We find out who did it. Only that
Yeah.
person dies.
It's
That's
fucking
a-
stupid.
that's
Yeah, it is
regulation.
stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah.
Fucking is stupid. Alright, what's up, Yaku?
Stinky,
We heard
stinky,
find out who the
poopy,
culprit is. We
stinky.
sure fucking do.
Okay.
What's up, Leon? So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? Fuck yeah, man.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what?
I like Leon.
I was looking for
Oh,
the
we gotta go through the Monokuma
We
file.
do! We gotta look through the fucking... God damn it.
We have to
this
press tab.
is- You have to press tab, god damn it! Shoot. Call Old Man Joe's farm upstate. I was
Yep.
looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
She died by being hit by a bus.
Alright, fuckers, which one of you has a driver's license?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Well, yeah, we know that.
She's right.
That could be.
All at once, everyone's gaze turned toward me.
Hold on a second. You got it all wrong. We were just I mean, for just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier.
I mean, it's obvious, I guess, that he was gonna be the first, like, group culprit.
The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned.
In other words, there were suspicious people and they were afraid.
Whatever. You think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? Are you done making complete and total asses of yourselves? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to fucking Scooby-Doo this shit. We need to get to the bottom of this and figure out who killed
We've gotta
Simon.
get him to the malt shop. Did you ever watch the Misadventures of Skooks, the YouTube poop?
I literally don't remember. It's just
Am I
running
glad
out of
he's
context.
frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and that we're frozen out here and that we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is where's the caveman?
Yes, I have seen this. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation that construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say any more? No, but I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I'm sure you can use many synonyms.
Who brought the fucking thesaurus?
Yeah, this is a great game if you want to like expand your vocabulary by learning synonyms.
Someone's gonna say indubitably.
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Watch me swoosh right in.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko,
Right.
he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now. They're thinking of destroying that evidence.
You're fucking dead.
They better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Man, did he like her?
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? Are we really gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What do you mean by that?
Explain it.
very sus-
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me next.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet.
True, we may at least check just to check.
I love this energy.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I have an anxiety disorder. I'm not good with blood. I'm literally neurodivergent and a minor.
I'm literally
All it ta- All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, that's not true. Because freaking Junko died right in front of
She's
everyone.
just like,
She was
I
fine.
do not see it. Don't shut up. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone
That's
was.
sus. I'm sus. I'm sus of her
You're
because
sus of
you don't- they
Toko.
don't.
All right.
They don't give. Just. This game does not give meaningless information. It gives important information too many times.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. All right. I guess I better get going.
Anyway, I'm sus of her.
You're
Wait,
sus of Toko.
don't go
Alright.
yet. You have to hear me out.
But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. Their parting looks of what? And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone
It's
here
like, guess
really
I'll die.
Guess I'll die. Guess we'll all die. How did it turn out like it was only a kiss? It was only a kiss! Seriously, they've got it all wrong.
Why do they have to suspect me? I don't know. It's pretty logical to me.
Yeah, frankly. I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
Well, everyone will die.
I'm sorry, I just noticed ponderously.
Execution.
I just noticed ponderously.
Electric chair. Zzz, zzz.
Yeah, whatever. Die. Who cares?
I think it's very interesting that like even like the culprits or like people who are like under suspicion can be like, look, I'm like they can appeal emotionally and be like, if you kill me, you will die. Do not do it. Like that's a whole nother like psychological layer they can use.
Yeah. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Wanakuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka.
Oh yeah. Not guilty until proven innocent. It's guilty until proven someone else is guilty.
Exactly.
It's Ace Attorney rules.
Ace Attorney, yeah, exactly. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be at 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All
In
evidence
Makoto's
suggests
bathroom. most
all evidence
specifically.
suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have
Okay.
no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened.
Do we know what the murder weapon is? Was it sticking out of her?
We're just
Somehow
gonna
I
have to
have to find out the
investigate real
truth.
quick.
So that we can all survive.
Okay.
And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed.
Fuck yeah.
No.
Nice! Monokuma file number 1 has been... Sorry.
Monokuma
Truth
file 1
bullets.
has been
Oh,
added to
boy.
the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Alright. Fucking bye, hero. Alright. Please. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We'll make any progress on investigating there. Auto travel? Auto travel. Hi, Mondo! That might reveal something new. Hell yeah. Look at shit. There are scratches and gouges on my on my balls. Fuck. On my walls
that
in bed.
Is that evidence of a struggle?
There are scratches! It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room.
Damn it, I was right there in the other room if I had heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you would know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. I lost. Okay.
Well, okay, so it's not just evidence of a struggle, but like specifically like cut marks.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too.
I mean, is it actually like a blade, or is it just like ceremonial and not actually? On top of that,
some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, and the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica swordsman added to the section.
so the person should have gotten gold on their hands, the killer, or maybe or maybe Sayaka if she was using the sword to fend them off.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. This means it was using plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath. But
Huh?
there's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp.
How'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place?
Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged.
Well, clearly it. So let's see. Killer came in with a knife. Because there are those around. Sayaka took the sword, and initially was just tried to fend them off with the sheath still on it. So that's how the scratches came to be, and then managed to get the sheath off at some point. I'm trying to piece this together as I'm going along.
I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off right in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath?
I do this in Ace Attorney investigations too.
I'm just trying to logic it before the game.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Sayaka had it.
Love of my life. I forgot my Sayaka voice. That's right. Learned to trade keys. That wasn't really high up in your register. I don't think that was it, but it's where it fell. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time.
But wait, if that's true, then I'm gonna continue the rest of. Oh, I'm not. How did the killer get into the room in the first place?
Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Let's flash back again.
She said that she would never answer, even if the person said it was Makoto.
Mm-hmm.
Same goes with you, Sayaka. Yeah.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I won't open it. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason.
Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it. Or someone was already hiding in Makoto's room, maybe in the bathroom or something, while they were doing the switch in the hallway.
No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added. Okay.
Oh, is this the security camera? Oh, it's the lint roller.
This looks like there's way less than there was before. Does Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little?
No, someone used the lint roller to get the gold off of their hands, maybe. And then washed it off.
Fuck you. Okay. I don't know what else I need me to hit. Do I just need to talk to people? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. It wasn't used.
Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't any reason to open it. Can't imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
What are you gonna do? Assemble a cabinet at them? So you haven't used yours either, then?
I'm gonna very threateningly assemble an IKEA couch.
What? What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know.
Well, I guess we'll be the first to start then.
Actually, we were just talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkits! It's truth starts.
Well, someone who's opened their toolkit, that makes them
Charlie!
sus, because they lied about it.
Charlie! Okay. Now can I go in the fucking bathroom? God damn it! Don't just talk to... What am I missing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on.
Trash can. Knocked over. I guess you're not supposed to click that.
Do
Table?
I have to fucking hit the bed?
Table!
Hey, it won't let me
Why
hit
do
the
you leave the keys
table!
up on the table?
It won't let me hit the table! Hold on.
Bed.
There are
Oh,
gouges
scratch
in
marks
bed.
on the bed.
What the hell happened here? Some kinky shit, I guess. Alright, hold on. Do I have to talk to Kyoko? Maybe.
Hey, Kyoko.
Yeah, I do. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
What
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact?
Inspecting
or something?
every suspicious looking
Nook and cranny, yes! I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it.
She's making mental images on the ground with her finger.
It's a, that joke was gonna be funny if I could pull the word, but a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?"
Huh? No, I don't think so, but what?
Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
Well, someone did a clean.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual, huh? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
Clearly they took the lint roller to clean up any excess hair that dropped on the ground, because I guess that would identify who was there. I know, now that I mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. Looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. There you go. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Is it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Koto's room clothes, bad. It's just like split Havoc. Alright. How can I go? There we go. And on the other side of this.
Oh.
No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down.
To me, what's the part that Pumpkin fell? I
I
think that
don't
starts.
know. Hi, Sayaka. Looking at her made it painfully clear.
Hey, baby, how's it going?
Still want to make out?
Yeah, you're still DTF tonight.
made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her.
Most importantly, she was dead.
She had died. She had passed away, frankly. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to bust into tears. A typical Thursday.
Busted. That's my typical Thursday night.
But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened! I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Anyway.
Let's investigate the crime scene.
Let's investigate.
Man.
And...
This is just like in Turnabout Sisters.
Mm-hmm. So I feel really bad laughing right now. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but...
But now is no time to think like that. Someone in the room's like, huh?
Yeah! It's my favorite thing is every once in a while Makoto does what I do and just says shit out loud. And I always like to imagine someone just like kind of doing the side eye like, okay buddy. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. It was so good. It was so tight.
Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. It must have been the killing blow. You can see it's a knife, right? Like, that's not... Like, I don't know. I mean, at least it looks like one. Whatever they use... But whatever they use to kill her, even though I can see it right in front of me. Where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken.
Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too.
Gold. Right there where her wrist is broke. There's some glittery that definitely concerns me. Yep.
Oh.
I mean, it's...
A lot of this is very concerning, Makoto, frankly.
I mean, clearly she was using the sword.
There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger?
Someone was using it to write something.
They were writing
Maybe
Maya
you
on her seat.
No, literally, like, you pick her up and then underneath her dead body is written the word Makoto. Is literally impossible.
The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so broken wrist must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? Someone being very excessive. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Good job, Makoto! I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... written in blood for the numbers 1, 1, 3, 7.
Come on. Let's not pretend that we don't already know what this is and that it's impossible. Right? Was she left-handed or right-handed? Do we know that about her?
I don't think it was specified.
Okay. Well, clearly it's Leon, just with the one little thing that's been kind of cleaned up.
It would seem...
Let's see. Someone trying to pin the blame on Leon, but one of the strokes wasn't right, so maybe Leon went inside, saw it, and then tried to clean it, but like, why? And she only has blood on the one finger, obviously, so that was someone who made it look like she wrote it, but she didn't, because that would be too obvious.
It looks like you've...
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, my guess is that extra stroke in the end wasn't actually, like, someone didn't actually try to erase that. It's just a faint stroke that, like, the game doesn't want you to notice says Leon yet. I don't know. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
My mind palace has concluded.
Absolutely. Also, hi Jester. It's good to see you. It looks like you finally found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. It's most likely Sayaka's dying message.
Well, they're not numbers.
I mean, they were dying... What the fuck do you think I mean by dying message? No, we're skipping this. I don't need to hear this. Either write it somewhere the killer couldn't notice, or they'll write it out in a code or something. Fuck yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Interesting conversation. Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen?
Who?
Never mind. Wow, I thought that was gonna be cooler. Okay. Now can I... God damn it! Hold on, do I have to talk about the bloody numbers?
It seems.
Fuck's sake!
I've never seen something written in pink paint before.
Yeah.
It really was her final message. Says if she wrote it with life itself. Okay, buddy.
Alright. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
Yo, there
My
it is.
poetry has that effect on some people.
But the numbers she wrote. The numbers. What do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
Okay, I will say, that was the same in both the English and original Japanese.
Oh, cool.
So there's a bit of an excuse. There's a bit of an excuse.
So.
I mean, there's no. I mean, you know, if you've
I don't know
never
why they-
played, if you've never played like a game like this before, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not a. And this is the you know the first death. I know I'm probably just sounding like I'm being harsh on it. I'm not. I'm just ahead of it
Yeah,
because I've done this rodeo before.
absolutely. The way she wrote the numbers makes them think she wanted to use her... That was a sentence? What? The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
It's upside down.
Think about it.
It's upside down.
Makoto.
Yeah, I'm not telling you shit, boy.
It's upside down.
It's upside down! Me at Sarah, chapter 2. Otherwise, the case will end. You remain I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message added to the truthful section of your handbook.
There's literally a little bit of the line there where you can see where the end goes together.
I know I should talk to you. When it comes to numbers, you better to ask the ultimate programmer.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken, huh?
Hmm.
Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Bathroom door frame.
Which means only certain people know how to open the bathroom door. So if we go into Leon's room, for instance, and find that his door also doesn't work in quite the same way, that's another piece of evidence against whoever the killer is.
So the door doesn't quite fit in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob, huh?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said. The doorknob. Let's separately investigate the fucking doorknob!
What the heck? Doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
I love Makoto so much. I hate him.
I mean, maybe it's just someone didn't know how to get in, or Makoto locked herself, or Makoto shut the door. Okay, let me think. Makoto, there's no blood on the ground elsewhere, so she, and I don't think a lint roller is gonna be enough to clean up blood. So
Not with that attitude.
And so I think unless there was a really thorough job, she got it. She must have been stabbed in the bathroom where she is, where all the blood is. So, I mean, it's true that, and like the knife's still in her, so it's not like one of those cases where you stab them in one location, but then all the blood only comes out like when the thing leaves their body in another location because it's still in there. So, I was thinking maybe she got stabbed and then shut the door, and then the other person tried to come in after her, and then, like, you know, that's when she had the time to write the message and so on, and that's why that's unlocked, because the killer didn't know about that. But now Kyoko is saying someone must have used a screwdriver or something to unscrew it. Which must have come from the toolkit.
Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
It was intentional, huh? Why would someone want to do that?
So.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up just breaking the whole thing.
That makes sense to me. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right?
She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
Ow.
Truth bullet! You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Just Kyoko. Or, not Kyoko, Sayaka. I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and
what
Sayaka
you're
knew
saying.
about it. So what you're saying God damn it! Only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
So the screwdriver must have come from a boy's room. But the fact that they thought that there was a lock on it meant that it was a girl who killed it. So either it was a boy and a girl working together as accomplices, or a girl broke into Leon's room, stole the screwdriver that was in his toolkit, and then tried to frame him. That makes sense to me.
Well, that clears that up.
Huh? What clears one up? I'm so lost.
Well, fucking see you later, dumbass. Was I forgetting I was ever even there? She suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknobs! Bullshit!
Okay, so, I mean, I guess it's possible that they could have come at her with a screwdriver at first, but I mean, the knife had to come from somewhere, right?
I should go somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. Also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video.
Now that she's dead,
I can snoop through
semblance
her
of
shit.
privacy that she had before is meaningless.
Exactly. And on top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas we're checking out too. Maybe see what else they're talking. Okay.
Okay, my thinking is check the toolkit in Leon's room. Because the girl who killed Sayaka probably stole it from his room. Maybe check his lock as well.
Where the fuck is Leon's room? I don't.
I mean, I could just be totally off base, but
Hey,
like,
dude.
if I was playing, that's what I would
Hey,
do.
dude.
So you can do whatever you like.
No,
if
like,
you don't want to waste time.
well, I know what I'm doing, and it's gonna be boring if I just, like, follow the plot. There we go. Can we break into your room real quick? As I place my hand on Leon's door, I notice a human-shaped blur come tearing out of the depths in the hallway.
Hey, you
Hold up!
bastard.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, there.
I mean, seriously?
How does my room have anything to do with the investigation?
You're being framed by the girl who killed Sayaka.
Well, I suppose that's a natural reaction to someone trying to go in your room without permission. Okay, so we're
Well, ask
not...
his permission.
Hey, Leon!
I
Hey, Leon!
have parents' permission.
Can I go in your... Okay, well, wait. I will come back to that, because I know we have to go talk to... Oh, wait, I can fast travel. Nope, that's the transcript. I know we have to go talk to Shihiro. In the gym, question mark?
Do whatever.
Fuck. There we go.
Time to try everything with everyone. And all the locations.
Hey, do you know I'm a dumbass? Hey!
Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping to ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Anything in elite speak? Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying.
Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, it couldn't be. Alright. Nah!
Or is she?
Okay, so
Check
Chihiro
your
doesn't know
body
shit. Go tell it on the mountain. Hi Taka.
Archer. Yeah.
Shut up. Alright, we're back here. It says plot is over here.
That's why I was thinking of playing Great Ace Attorney 2 on stream, because I was doing case 1 and I literally figured out the entire case like 2 hours before the end.
Oh wait, I actually do need to go talk to Hina first. Shit. Hina! I think I need to talk to Hina first.
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Ah, she was outside the room.
Do I have to talk to you again to continue that conversation? Or... No, okay. Alright.
Alright, good to know that she's a suspect. That she broke into Leon's room and stole the thingy. Oh, well, there's a knife missing. There's where
There
it
are
came
all kinds
from.
of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them's missing! Was it
No
missing
way.
from the very beginning? Or... Better see if anyone knows more about it! Could you have said... Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Hina!
Hey, Hina, see these knives?
Hina!
Hey, so, did you notice one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
And you didn't tell anyone? You were like, hey, so you know how we're all being tried to, like, murder people? So, I saw a knife go missing. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
I think something that has to be understood is not everyone has seen the crime scene. So not everyone knows what's relevant.
That's
Well,
right.
I don't know. I mean, seeing a big-ass knife go missing when people are trying to murder each other.
Nope.
Probably
Last
should
I
tell
remember-
people.
Probably. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. Yeah, but these are also all dumbass teenagers.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when
See, I
finished-
first played Ace Attorney at age 11, so by the time I was a teenager, I'm already like a Giga Chad brain.
But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So seeing the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall.
Yeah.
In
In other words,
you were right
There
there
in the dining hall! Someone came to take it. You truly should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hi, Jeebus.
Well, at least, well, yeah, but also ask her who was there.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never. You know. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Look at me.
at me.
I'm a
I'm the main
5'3"
character.
little bitch.
I'm a protagonist.
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing
Good
the other is a
friends.
classic drama setup.
Wasn't there that Narumitsu tweet the other day that was like, good friends, Phoenix and Edgeworth hanging out at
Yes,
a bar
that-
after a trial, and everyone in the comments is like, good friends.
Good friends. They're on a date, Your Honor. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Fred.
Sometimes I like to imagine that, like, the ellipses is just someone just giving you that look of just like, you fucking serious? Okay. Okay. I literally don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
No one knows
So-
what they're doing. I guess we could check Sayaka's room. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
This is definitely my room, but the name
What?
that's Sayaka's name on it.
What? Huh? Huh?
Moving on.
That's sus.
This is Sayaka's room, right? But the name plays my name on it.
So,
So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
why would the killer switch the nameplates? Because clearly the killer knew that we were in the opposite rooms. But, like, why would they even go that far? Because wouldn't having Sayaka being discovered in whose room still be, like, what motive would someone have to do that? I mean, I don't think Sayaka wouldn't have done it because she didn't want people to know that she wasn't in her room.
So look at their trash can. There can only be one thing in the trash can.
Trash.
Yeah. Trash. Fucking my ass. The DVD with Sayaka's name on it.
Sayaka really got upset after seeing whatever was in that video.
What
It was
did
all
she
of
see?
it was all of her bandmates living their best lives without her.
Being glad she's gone.
Yeah.
It might not be directly related to the case, but it's related, maybe. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Sayaka, but I'm going to neglect your privacy posthumously to know about all your deepest and darkest secrets. To the AV room? I guess what else do we need to investigate in here?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
what else
check-
we need to
check
investigate.
her.
Sayaka! No, I can't let myself get depressed again. All that's in here is the sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues here. Alright, I think that's it. And if not, the game will yell at me and I'll have to backtrack. Hi, Byakuya. I'm staring right at your dick.
You're staring right at his
I am
crotch.
right at your dick.
We must be really short, huh?
Makoto is canonically 5'3".
Yeah.
For reference, Byakuya is, I think, 6'1".
It's pretty funny, actually, that everyone's heights are, like, actually
I know, right? I don't... Hold on.
correct.
Yeah, I know I have to go to the
AV
fucking
room.
AV room. Thank you. Pop it in the fucking thing. Let's go. Should be able to watch this. Sayaka DVD and thrown in the garbage. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert, and standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well.
Sayaka.
So cool! She was there, along with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd. So full of life. Yikes! Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. I know, right? My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka
You know what-
Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer
Snap
for
Maps
a
does that.
world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
And then one of them tried marijuana and their entire career was ruined because
So-
that's a cancelable offense in Japan.
I saw something I could hardly believe.
There they are. Oh,
Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the lack of Sayaka, was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
they were dead. Not only that, but
They had died!
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
I mean, her kidnapping?
Oh, not the expired Archer! Without warning, the video cut off.
Expired cow. What the hell? That wasn't real, right?
They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was able to get to even them? That was almost a sentence. If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy.
Are you telling me John Lennon is dead?
Oh god.
What kind of person would take things this far?
I don't know. What kind of person's putting you in a fucking death game, my guy? What do you want?
The fact that they're taking any of these seriously. I mean, I get it. There are a bunch of mentally ill teenagers who are all very, like, attached to particular things, and just the notion of that no longer being there is distressing. But, like, you're literally kidnapped and in murder games, my dudes. Like, I don't think
I don't know what to tell you, my guy.
this is not against, you know, video editing is a thing.
Archer, I'm gonna kick your ass so fucking
Not enough
hard.
to kill over, I think.
I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to, frankly. Leon, what's up, bitch?
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
A lot of things don't seem right, frankly.
Yeah, like the screwdriver missing from your toolbox.
The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room.
I bet I'm like totally wrong, but I'm just too stubborn to think about any other theory.
I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Good talk, Leon.
So everyone else has
Oh,
noticed
wait,
that the nameplates are switched as well?
I'm not sure. Frankly.
That might be something where somebody will let slip later, not knowing which room was which. It's an important detail to keep in mind, I guess.
There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past. There we go.
Oh god.
The end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
It's me, huh? How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty? Huh.
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go ask around.
No.
Shut the fuck up! Nice!
So the person who was on trash duty was able to clean something, I don't know.
Yeah. That's the,
I mean, Mr. Hall Monitor, you know, if anyone's on cleaning duty, it sounds like it probably would be him.
Fuck.
Let's talk to Salmonella.
Let's talk to fucking Salmonella.
No. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, it's me! Why would you ask? Why do you ask? Oh, I hope he's the first killer. I don't want him around anymore. It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school will be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
Why? What happened?
Someone died. I mean, I killed someone.
Fuck.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate.
It's someone to
You'll have
hope
rotate
that's
once a week,
dead.
so eventually you'll be in charge.
Ellie,
Okay.
I think it's just to, like, give, like, there's the asshole, and then there's, like, this guy. That's true. There's no Salmonella over in Your Turn to Die. Wait. Hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key?
There must be the murderer.
What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can just all throw things out whenever we want?
Smart. That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
So we don't all just jump in the trash chute.
and just stop.
Okay.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that,
Listen to
where's
Leon
Fatty?
taking the conversation.
Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do because I killed someone.
Fuck! Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for,
Okay, that makes sense.
poking around at it.
There's no way
What are
to
you
think
talking
about?
about?
This in a common sense kind of way.
All my love is for two-dimensional anime girls.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. It's a good thing all of the characters in this game are two-dimensional sprites. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and attention on 2D. This is such a weird way of going about this terminology.
Yeah.
Oh, and PVC figures.
Great.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Fucking kill him. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
Why are people volunteering Sakura for all this stuff?
Because Sakura's
What?
fucking ripped.
Yeah, but let her decide.
If you're as innocent as you what? If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? What is that line?
That's correct.
No, I know.
Oh, if you're as innocent as you claim,
surely
where's the harm in it?
There's a line association happening, and I don't know what it's attaching to.
Where's, like, what does it mean? Like,
like as in I'm hearing a specific voice hitting a specific rhythm with it, and I don't remember.
Oh, I see.
If you're as innocent as you claim, surely there's no problem in doing fucking something. I don't know. That'll hit me in like 2 hours.
That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. That's actually pretty funny. In the context of a game like this. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy.
So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. I locked him the fuck in there. No one wanted to talk to him. I need him to fuck off.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. I don't know what I don't know what you. I don't want to know what you're thinking. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. What are you talking about? Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Oh. What? Please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hi, welcome to my least favorite fucking character. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate.
I'm so confused. What does that mean?
He just does
what
that.
What do you mean by this? However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? Well, you can see me. You could watch me the whole time. You fiend, you planned this all along. No. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer just tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking.
What are you going on? This is not Delta Room. You don't walk into the broom closet and fall into another world.
Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism.
Isn't that what happens in Delta Room, sort of?
Chapter
Is it a broom closet?
It's a supply closet, I think.
Supply closet. There you go. Hey, I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, this is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's good 30 feet from here to the gate, and it's on right now.
We found a piece of bloody purple cloth in the incinerator.
I'm sure that's irrelevant.
From Maya's extra clothing. You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay?
What?
Someone turned the incinerator on. You just noticed? Very strange. I'm sure it was off the last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
No.
No!
Anyway, Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
It's
Someone
fucking
else has a
stupid.
way in here.
Huh?
Nah, the fairy? No, you said last time you were here the incinerator was off. Yes, about that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
That's the only thing you got going for you.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most.
it should be impossible for this yet.
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate.
They just poked through a long stick all the way through.
They grabbed one of the fucking spears or whatever that hit Junko and just boop! Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's always an incinerator. There. Alright, anyway.
Something on the ground over the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Oh, alright, let's take a look. Oh.
Let's have a conversation about it!
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning. What are you?
You just, yeah.
Are you what are you?
Yeah.
Why are
Anyway.
you quoting an Elvis song?
Looks
Okay.
like a piece of cloth. In a
So,
shape.
yeah, it's a sleeve from a white button-up shirt. It's got blood on the edge of it. Huh.
Now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on a cuff, which means...
So lots of some of the evidence the killer destroyed.
there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is.
But I'll keep an eye out. I still think they're trying to... It's a girl trying to frame Leon, so maybe Leon has one of those shirts that he stole to wear along with the screwdriver. I'm still on the screwdriver bullshit.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator.
There's no way you could have known it was a stand just by looking at the broken pieces.
Pieces! It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. What do you fucking think, Hifumi?
Well, it's obvious. Someone threw the glass ball at the button to turn on the button from a distance. So the incinerator was on. Maybe they went through like a ventilation shaft and like dropped it down or something into the incinerator. That's the only other question I have to know. Like that maybe is how they turned it on, but then how would they get the shirt there? Do you know what this is? Ha ha ha! You're so funny. Kidding aside, it's a big thing you might see it's the kind of thing you see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and I'll show you a glimpse of the future. It's like that Nina girl who was on a quest to find that one guy.
We get it! You watch Dragon Ball! Who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. And they should still be in the gym. I gotta go find that out.
Who this? Oh, right. Oh, there's a fortune teller. Oh, right. That dude, right?
Yeah.
This whole thing is very strange indeed.
Skeksis.
When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. Thank you for summing up the entire investigation again. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon? Bro, why are you all letting me investigate if you're so certain that I did it? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries. It's another comic book fan.
One of those comic book fucking fantasies. Okay. Nope. It's always the first one. I will never get that correct. Why do I have to go back in here? I don't want to go back in there. I want to fucking... What? What am I not finishing? I don't care. We're talking to Hero.
Okay, because... Oh yeah, I found a crystal ball. Hey Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? It's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. How did it get from Washington to Napoleon in the span of like 10 years? He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine, for sure. I probably forgot in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. It's been updated, the court record. Okay.
Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm also afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million yen? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
So that's like
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
trial time.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Bum ba da dun 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 dun.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
There you will be killed.
See you soon!
Touch your hand to the metal plate. Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh, look, there it is.
Ominous music and everything. Alright, are we gonna have the pep talk? No, we're going in. Alright. Here we go!
Oh my god, it's an elevator.
Oh, that's never good.
It's like Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid if you discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial in like 2 minutes. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't. Yeah, I mean, Sayaka put that all too well, except Sayaka's dead.
Yeah.
But then who is the killer? Who killed Sayaka Mizuno? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Is the killer among us?
It was God.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Oh, do we have to have our... Oh, well, we can just skip that. Alright, yeah, no, we're fucking going. Fuck your dialogue. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well,
Let's begin.
Yes.
Good idea. Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself.
You are the protagonist of this video game.
If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that, except I did, frankly.
In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is.
As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, everyone fucking looked at me. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing? I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster.
In fact, it was beating really quickly.
It was almost, arrhythmatic. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors
Everyone was in the elevator.
The
Sorry.
No, you're fine. The doors closed and the elevator started to move.
This is a good bit we've got going here.
This is, yes.
That is a big ass elevator.
I know, right? The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement.
I mean, even freight elevators aren't that big typically. Wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Bowels.
Dang!
And suddenly, we were all transported into various spots in the room.
Don't worry about it. You finally arrived!
Well, now this is like the Haunted Mansion.
What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom?
No.
It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well well now.
Okay, everyone, find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did it. Oh my god, we did what he said and found our seats. We were standing, but it was a... Don't worry about it. The seats were arranged in a giant circle.
We
It was set up
enter
so
the
everyone...
standing emoji.
It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it to be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there, except we were standing. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly glass trial!
A deadly death.
God damn it, a deadly riddle,
my
a deadly
God.
defense, a deadly faith, a deadly glass trial!
Jeez.
Jesus, do you want to save the data? Yes.
This guy.
This fucking dude.
Dun 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 dun. So I thought we were on chapter 2.
It was the prologue, and now it's this.
Oh, prologue, then chapter 1. Right.
Alright,
Okay.
we're gonna take a 5 really quick so that I can, like, put something in my
Yeah.
face.
Yes, good idea.
And I'm gonna prep, and a deadly, deathly dead. I'm gonna get some jams back. Or, actually, no, this is fine. We're gonna take a deadly 5, exactly. And we'll be right back. Alright, let's fucking go! So, I've said the things that I need to set. Good news, we vocally get a break now. For a while.
Nice.
I mean, there's some internal monologue stuff I have to do, but they got this.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Okay, my guess,
Of course.
hedging my bets.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Hedging your bets?
Yeah, hedging my bets. It's the girl who said that she can't stand the sight of blood, because that was a lie, and she stole a screwdriver from or whatever. Maybe I'm past that, but she did it. She stole either a shirt and a screwdriver, or a shirt and a screwdriver, probably from the laundry room, which is where she also got the glass ball. She killed Sayaka, tried to pin it on Leon with the drawing, because she didn't know that the door didn't work correctly. So either she shut the door or Sayaka shut the door when they were fighting in the bathroom, so she had to dismantle the lock to get out of there. She cleaned up the hair with the lint roller, and she tried to incinerate the shirt by using the glass ball to throw it at the buttons to turn on the incinerator. The one thing I haven't figured out is how she got the shirt into the incinerator. But that's my current working theory.
Alright, so you're hedging it against Toko. Alright.
Yes.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
What happened to Sayaka and Junko?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Sure, no reason.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
I thought Monokuma's part of the voting process.
Begin.
He's simply judge. It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate's about to begin! Do you want to hear more? I might need to just for control's sake, but let's do it. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your...
Hold it.
You'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say.
Then you go objection.
And any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim and fire with X. Pay close attention to the character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast right once. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press plus, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck, have fun!
Alright, let's do it. We got evidence of the struggle.
Evidence of a struggle.
Oh, so this is the truth bullet now.
The one who was murdered
This is the one that we have.
It's the one with the fucking knife in her chest.
You know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was
No.
in the bathroom.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope.
No, it's wrong.
Of course it's her.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Chihiro,
The way
yeah.
things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Just like Mia Fey!
Oh
We
my
solved
God!
the case!
Struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
The real murderer.
Saying Sayaka
The real
was
murderer.
attacked by
Horse.
surprise in the bathroom?
Dude.
She must
Yes.
have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing they gave you 3 statements on her
How they
to
finished the job.
That must
get her
have
with
been
the bullet.
obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
You'd think, Byakuya.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
But why?
Next is
Why
the
would she?
subject of the murder weapon.
Unless she's just dumb, why would she be that obvious about not getting it?
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to
Oh, shut
determine
up.
what was used to kill Sayaka.
The knife.
The
that was
fucking
stolen from the
knife!
kitchen. This is not. This is easy. Yeah.
Hold on. Alright.
So what was used to kill her?
I don't know. Let me see if it'll already let me do shit.
Oh, you can select the truth bullet, so you can change the bullet.
Yeah, sometimes it'll give you more than one. Since this is just the tutorial, they're just gonna give you one for now.
Gotcha.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
That makes sense to me. I haven't
So
seen
the
any.
killer used some random knife
Oh,
they had on him.
No.
No, they didn't.
Am I gonna miss? There we go.
It's a good thing.
Strong!
It's a good thing that it's the statement is the incorrect statement is bolded, so you can tell which one it
Not
was.
just any knife.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could
I
sort
think
of see
this-
the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Like, even listening to it again, it's sort of like, I think it's just
And if
determining
you look
the
real
specific
close,
knife and not just the fact that it is a knife.
Kitchen knife.
Yeah.
That's the only excuse they have.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
That she was stabbed
We
with a...
all know Makoto killed her, right?
Wait, there aren't any knives in. There aren't any knives in any of the toolboxes.
Sorry?
There aren't any knives in any of the toolboxes, right? It's just like a wrench in the boys and a sewing needle in the girls.
I believe so. It's never... It has not been specified,
Okay.
I will say.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Great question.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. Tell me! You can concentrate. Alright. Oh, wait. Concentrating time will slow down. You can
concentrate.
On top of that, will
Hello?
steady your aim.
Hello?
Make it easier to hit potential weak spots. Concentrating will use your focus gauge. If this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. The focus gauge will recover over time. So chill out.
So you can just. So it's basically just slowing down the clock.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
It's like fucking Deadeye, I think it's called. Red
Oh
Dead
yeah.
Redemption.
Okay. Always a count.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Good job, Leon.
But where does that get us?
I still don't know, man.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Wait.
You did it in
Yeah, there it is. There
yeah.
it is.
dining hall.
Again, it's the when it's the bolded text. That's when it's wrong.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Okay, wait, hold on. What happened to Sayaka?
You're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
proof.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
We just continued in the kitchen last night. All the knives are still there. When I finished that shit, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying I just did that? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Is there a vent between the kitchen and I don't
That's
know?
right.
Who else
What's up?
could have gotten it other than
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
Who else
he
did?
definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
If you didn't,
What if
who
the
did?
idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
I mean, can't discount that.
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
It was everyone.
What if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
That
Good
makes sense.
grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
You did.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Ooh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Well, that's the first time that's been mentioned.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Didn't know Sakura was?
Actually, no. Because,
Why?
well,
Just spit it out already.
We were making out. on
I
the table.
stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
We were making out. It's true.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
Should be.
Stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, it doesn't.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Again, she's the one pointing this out. Sussy.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Deep sigh.
But I'm a girl.
You are?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility
Sick
is there?
misgendering, dude.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we
We
were
should have
there.
established this information during the
Why didn't you say
investigation.
so in the first place?
Yeah.
Well, because
Oh.
they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka.
Ah.
She's the one who came to the dining hall.
Right, so she took the
Then
knife.
later,
That makes sense.
She wound up dead.
Sayaka!
Yeah, she wanted to protect herself.
Okay,
with
so the
something
person who
else.
took the knife from the kitchen was fucking Sayaka!
Yeah.
I got it!
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Alright, cool.
That's the only possibility. And
So someone
thinking
broke
back
into
on
that
it,
room.
she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
I have a new theory.
See? He did do it after all.
So the nameplates got switched, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so this would have happened during the night, right?
She was found. Oh my god.
When did this happen?
She was found.
When did she go get the knife?
At some point before, I need to turn her down because I cannot hear you. Okay, Jesus. The Monokuma file says she was found.
She was found
or
at 1:30
she died at like 1:30
She died at
a.m.
1:30 a.m. Yes, we
She
know
died
that.
at 1:30 a.m. There was no specification, unless they were literally just like in the evening, about what time she went and got the knife. It was just whenever Hina and Sakura were there.
Okay. Do we know? So this would have been after they switched rooms,
Maybe.
or before, or do we? We don't know.
That part has not been established yet, I don't think.
Okay. Current theory: if the knife thing happened after they switched rooms, maybe Sayaka was trying to kill Makoto, but the real killer switched the nameplates after Sayaka left to get the knife, entered the wrong room where the killer was waiting for them, and they fought. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. No, I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Anyway.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
I don't.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer. Wouldn't you say?
It is possible, still, from the logical point of view.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Switching the nameplates.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
The hair on the floor?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Fuck yeah! As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around. The letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying whatever. Alright.
What's that prosody skit that's like...
But do you know how to spell knife?
Yeah, that's it.
That's exactly what this is exactly what that skit's referencing. Good luck, have fun. Something should have been at the crime scene that wasn't. If we could just figure out what that something is. Guys, hold on, I gotta think. 1 second.
Oh my god. What? Oh, hair.
Give me a fucking R!
It's behind the H.
There we go.
Now I understand.
He's so lucky he's pretty.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No, it
No,
doesn't.
girl, the corpse is there.
If that was the case, they
Yeah,
would have had to
exactly.
do something about the body itself.
So
not
which means
just
their
the
own hair was on the ground.
Yes.
It's a good thing
very
no one's
true,
bald.
Very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Kyoko, I haven't quite figured her out.
And that means...
She's the only ultimate whose talent we do not know.
Right. I mean, she could be the ultimate detective. Makes sense to me.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But then...
Makoto isn't the culprit?
But then why did the nameplate switch?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
The door.
I would
The door
like
handle.
to hear these reasons.
But it's best for us to
Do you
not
remember
talk
anything
about
remarkable
the door
about the
handle now
bathroom
because
or
we
the
need to
sink?
know who doesn't know.
Sayaka
About
was
it,
attacked in
right?
the main room first, then fled into the
Because that's a
bathroom,
big
right?
clue.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with
Okay,
it?
so the lock was so the lock thing happened while they were on the outside. Okay.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Can you spell doorknob?
Can you spell door? The fucking doorknob, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Take that.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for
on
my
the
bathroom.
door.
It was completely broken.
I'm glad
Come
you
on.
asked. Well,
Context clues,
See how the
dude.
top part was unscrewed? And the door
Reading
was about ready
comprehension.
to fall off?
Hero flunked middle school like 3 times.
But
At
what
least.
does it mean?
Chihiro's
In
talking
trying
a
to
lot.
bypass the lock,
Chihiro's
they
very
ended up
chatty.
nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto
Let's
is
see
beyond
if
suspicion.
someone. We have okay. We need to check everyone's reaction to this information. Like not the meme, my reaction to that information, but like understanding that door was not locked, but just stuck. Whoever reacts to that
So what?
in a
You're saying
suspicious
he wouldn't
way.
break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Huh.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I mean, I guess it could just be Leon, but like, it's so obvious that like, that's part of the evidence that I wanted to think that it was more than that. A bit more to learn.
What else is up? Oh, is it the... There we go. Number of weak
Weak
spots will start going
spots.
up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate.
Okay.
What I'm saying is not all weak spots you see are... So, like, not every time you see a fucking yellow is gonna be your answer.
Oh, so the yellow, so the font earlier denotes a weak spot.
Yes.
But not necessarily a contradiction. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But you'll also lower your trust, then when your influence gauge will go down.
Right.
Yeah. Not unless I have
Okay.
a fucking thing up to just not waste time.
Well, and also because if you have logic brain... Okay, bathroom door frame. This is going to be important. Whoever thinks that it was locked is important.
In Makoto's room.
Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes.
She then fled into the bathroom.
That checks out so far.
Then
That's
the
a logical
killer
course of
ran
action.
after her.
Shut the
And
door.
they got into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yes.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
No, it's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it
But
was locked.
But assuming that Leon is in fact a guy, he should, or does he? He should know that like the guys' bathroom doors don't lock, because that's in the instructions in all the guys' rooms, right? Okay.
After all, the girls'
Yes.
rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes. Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Makes sense
Okay,
to me that the
but then
killer
why would the
is a
killer
girl.
even think the door was locked in the first place?
Alright.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important
They
detail
can't
about the scene
read.
of the crime.
They are Jared, 19. Quick, who's 19 years old? The killer was
killer was
convinced the bathroom door was locked.
Locked.
So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the
What?
important detail is that they didn't know it was
Aha.
my room.
I got it! The killer
So
must
the
not have
nameplates
realized that
got
it was my room.
switched. The nameplates got switched.
Saying the culprit didn't even know where he
Sayaka
was?
must have. No, that doesn't make sense. Why would Sayaka have switched the plates?
Inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Because that's how the killer thought that he was in Sayaka's room. Or whoever they were in Sayaka's room. Then who switched
Well,
it?
to be more specific,
I don't understand.
what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
I mean,
Which
correct
is
me if I'm
what
wrong,
led
there's
to the
no logical
misunderstanding
reason
about the
for
bathroom.
Sayaka to have switched
If
them.
Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But
Probably overthinking.
the killer
like,
must have been
many details
considerably
here.
confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That's
That
true.
is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you.
That's what I have been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
That's what we're here to
Sorry.
find out.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Why?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
We have an entire different game on why that is a very dangerous idea, Taka.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any
I love
other
Hero.
thoughts or questions? It does not
He's
matter
pretty
how
fun.
trivial they may seem. Oh,
I
as a
do.
matter of fact,
I have a lot of them.
Why did you not faint when you saw what's her face get stabbed a bunch of times?
Don't worry
Unless
about
you
it.
were lying about not wanting to be at the crime scene.
You
don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's
This is a
room
question.
in the first place?
It was when my guess is when it was when both doors were unlocked when they were switching rooms.
Their rooms.
Maybe Sayaka just
Right?
dropped
'Cause weren't they in the
key
hallway at
somewhere
some
and
point?
The culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Sayaka was already in Makoto's room by the time Makoto left to go to hers.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
You two are so chatty.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
They promised.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his
Can this guy
place.
kill someone already so that like
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular. That's the answer right there. No way Sayaka let someone in because we switched. We switched.
Yeah.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you. Oh, fuck. What's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two.
Huh?
In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
What?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
What?
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Because she's the ultimate detective.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written
Like the killer.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Or the killer.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
And who
Sayaka's
knows her
signature.
handwriting?
Then...
It could be literally. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Just riff tracking over this whole thing.
That note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
The true murderer.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
I
But can we be sure anyone
quite agree with
even
that.
got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
I got the note.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, testimony time.
Let's go!
Alright, what are our bullets here? The nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
So she switched it.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The
Wrong fucking button. Come on, fuck yeah.
No, it's wrong. The nameplates
So
on mine
she
and Sayaka's
switched him
rooms got
because she
switched.
wanted to meet with someone? But why would she do that?
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying?
So what you're saying is.
So what you're saying
was actually marked as her room.
Why?
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Of course not.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates.
Sayaka.
The only other person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other
How would she
person
do this?
besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
I at least wish you would have made out with me first.
You can also infer as much from her note.
But why?
Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the room wrong.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Yeah.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Okay. So I got it. She was trying to kill someone in Makoto's room so that she could pin the crime on him, which is why she got the knife. And then the person in the room fought back in self-defense and killed her, presumably with the sword. And then either tried to pin it on someone else by writing Leon, or it was Leon and it was actually Sayaka who wrote that name behind her, which I guess it's possible, but... So, whoever received that note is the true murderer. I think that's probably simple enough for a case 1.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
It's the other. Why would she
Sayaka
get the knife?
suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
Why would she take the knife when she already had the sword in the room when we literally did a whole side quest to go get it?
I don't remember if they're gonna say it or not, but I think they.
You keep going. It's okay.
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
If they don't explain it, I'll mention it later.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword.
What was
Because
the
there was
gold?
gold shit on it. How do you get this gold shit off?
Take that.
Who's snobby?
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Was the sword
Right
blunt?
there
I
where
mean, it
her
makes
wrist is all
sense.
swollen.
The sword could be
There's
blunt,
something
but like,
glittery there.
there's also scratches on the sheath, so it makes sense to me that I don't know.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Good job, Taka.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Weed sword?
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death is what we need to make clear. Is it the white noise?
A bit more to learn. Oh boy.
Oh, multiple truth bullets.
Okay, here we go.
Only one's still right. You have to combine the right truth bullet. You have to shoot the right thing. Or, take the L.
Take the L. Press tab.
Press tab. Check your court record. Don't fuck up and present your badge in court. By the way, launch difficulty set to kind.
Don't blame the judge or you'll lose 90% of your health.
Fewer bolts will be loaded. Launch difficulty will be set to mean. I think it's on kind, so it might only give us like 3 max. I have no idea.
I think we're on mean.
I genuinely don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you said it to mean. Okay, replica sword, sheath, kitchen knife set.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
That, yes.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
That makes sense.
The sword...
No, that's wrong.
Well, I mean, it was the sheath, but it was still the sword.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
It started with this.
Why not?
Started with the
Because
knife.
the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yes.
See? There's a gash in it.
But, like,
someone cut into it with something
There's
sharp.
a knife, but it's the sword is still involved in the sheath.
You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found
Semantic,
at the
I guess.
scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
I assure you, we'll explain it like 7 times, Mondo. Don't worry.
Literally about to say that.
There wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
I mean...
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Well, unless you wanted to hit him with a heavy, bulky weapon.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
The knife.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yes.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any
Yes.
time to actually unsheath the sword.
Yes, that's it.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yes, because Sayaka was trying to kill the culprit.
Had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
And that's the plot twist. Oh my god, Sayaka wanted to kill someone? Oh no.
The culprit came in.
Nope.
found the kitchen knife hidden
Nope.
there somewhere.
Nope.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Nope.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword,
No.
they took the knife and finished it.
No,
Sorry,
that doesn't make
but
sense.
I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Tiggle bitties.
Her hand, her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right?
They were sweaty.
The
Arms
palms of her
heavy,
hands
mom
were
spaghetti.
perfectly
They were clean because otherwise
So
there
I
would have
don't
been
think she
gold
ever
dust on
picked
it.
up the
Yeah.
sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped from the bathroom.
Why? Oh, the water's
Sorry,
shut off too.
But I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Ad
No,
hominem.
that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation.
Water was off.
The water can't remove. She's made of water.
Water's haunted.
Water's sorry. Water's haunted.
Bathroom's haunted. Around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at night.
Such a dumb, like, rule.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower today yet.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
They are actually pretty good fits for each other.
What's up?
They are actually pretty good fits for each other.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Yes, it was Sayaka. Yes, let's catch up.
One who damaged the sheath was Sayaka. Yes, let's
We're
doing
catch
great.
up on the logic.
She had the kitchen knife?
Yeah, because she stole it. We know this
We already
already.
said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked
She manipulated. She manipulated Makoto's trust when she was compelled to kill someone, maybe for a specific reason. I don't know. After she saw the tape, and that's why she asked them to switch rooms, not because she was scared.
not because she wanted to make out. God damn it.
Nope.
Sayaka?
It's always the
Now
hot
you
ones who
understand.
manipulate you.
She wasn't a blameless victim.
Shaking my fucking head.
No.
SMH my head.
It's
SMH my head.
almost as if
Thank you.
planning to commit a murder of her own.
Thank
you. We got
Byakuya.
there. We got there. We got there.
What?
What? Hey.
Took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the
Yep.
culprit to the room she was staying in.
Good job, asshole.
And if it's true
Who's the-
that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
I know this voice actor. Crispin Freeman.
No.
No?
No.
Who is
This
he?
Jason Wishnov.
He sounds just like Crispin Freeman. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was like
All the actions of
waiting for the first time to be like, I know this voice actor.
I
Which
mean-
brings up another point.
I'm sure I probably know at least some of
Sayaka
them.
was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the
Yep.
crime on you.
There it is.
Is a possibility, is it not?
Yep.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Sayaka wanted to pin me? No, well, maybe, but no. No, maybe.
The real question is how much of like the bonding that we had was legitimate, right? Was it really a case? I mean, because it could just be really sad to be like, oh, didn't you know we went to the same school? She's like, how could I have known who you were, peasant? You know, like that could be the attitude, and she was just playing it up.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Yes.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Yes.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
I'm obsessed with how
But for that
Celeste
to
says his
work,
name.
The target had to be lured out while still keeping the rooms
I mean, it's it's the difference between the emphasis on the first or the second syllable. It's easier for English speakers to say Makoto as opposed to Makoto. But Makoto, I think, is the like.
It's probably correct, yeah.
Pronunciation.
Um.
They do that a lot, like when you're watching like subbed versus dubbed anime. It's very
for
obvious.
sure.
So in dubs, where they'll change where the emphasis of someone's name is.
For sure, for sure.
Which is why I've been so annoying about it the whole time.
I figured. I wasn't gonna be like, actually about it. It's like, no, you know what? That's probably correct.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
He's a sissy little dumbass, which is why I'm framing him.
I can't imagine anyone who screams like such a bitch would even be able to commit murder.
Can't imagine someone who's fainted 3 times in the last week.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
The kid. I mean, for real.
She had this all planned out.
She has more to lose.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
I mean, I guess it could be something else, but like this lines up with all the facts as we have them so far. I can't think of any contradictions beyond just like then how does the real killer
and she was
get
forced to drop the knife.
You know, I'm still stuck on the screwdriver.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died
So-
in the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
So I guess it makes more sense for it to be. Oh, I haven't been checking who's wearing white button-ups. Because I mean, if it's just the guys wearing that, then that probably makes more sense for it to be a guy. Now.
Because.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this.
You're the only one who can do it.
The ultimate protagonist, dude.
You're the only one
murdered Sayaka,
with critical
for all of
thinking
us.
skills.
Apart from me, but I'm not gonna tell you shit. Because shut up. Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
It's not true.
Honestly, Phoenix, if I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times!
Dying message. Oh yeah, this thing.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues.
That's right.
Well.
No, that's wrong.
I like they're just like, okay, this is the next thing you have to look
There
at.
might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
If it is just
The
Leon
dying
after all
message.
this.
She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Come on,
Written in her
y'all.
own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Before we get too far into that, I need to ask.
I will repeat. The clue was the exact same in the original Japanese, also written in English.
Okay.
So it wasn't that obvious.
I guess.
I don't know why they didn't like. Well, I do know why, but like, Give me some spice
Can
here.
you really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Oh, whoa. There's no question that Sayaka wrote, because her fucking index finger.
I got it. Her left index
Man,
finger
I'm
has blood
just
on
so used to like this never working, you know? Like it's never
It's never
they
the thing
never
you think.
They never actually wrote anything, right? Basically. So
That
they're
could
like,
only
no,
be
she
because
did.
she
It's like,
used
oh, okay.
that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Bars.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11036.
Also, why in the original Japanese would she have written Leon in English, unless it's unless it was actually? Isn't there someone? There's someone in the room who speaks English with Celeste was originally, or like there's a character in here who.
That I don't know, frankly. I don't know, like, the reasoning behind it specifically.
Okay, so it's not like a whole double thing where it's like, why didn't you write it in Japanese? Oh, it's because the person here is foreign or speaks English, and it's like, oh, that's the clue. No.
Hey, Chihiro.
So,
You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
you should ask the astrologer for that.
ask the fucking...
They're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Oh god, if Fumi's the first person to get this?
What?
No, I was the first person to get that.
I was gonna say, besides player and then Kyoko.
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but...
Sheesh.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
It's Noel!
It's the ultimate Delta Room crossover! This game...
I'm gonna need you to stop.
I'm gonna need you to
Even
just...
if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use! I just don't know! Kyoko's like, I'm fucking...
me?
But wait! What happened to Sayaka?
When Grumps played this, did they also like get it right away? And
Oh, absolutely. This entire trial was spent being like, can we talk about the fucking letters on the wall? Please! Like, from the get-go.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Rotate the letters in your mind.
I love that that was delivered with like, are you fucking kidding me? Huh?
580 degrees. That's such a random number.
That's so warm. I didn't think I could survive in that kind of heat. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god.
Professor Layton ass puzzle.
Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
There you fucking go.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Jeez. You know, y'all are high schoolers, but you're all supposed to be good high schoolers. And
They're
high
supposed to be
schoolers should know how to read.
They're really good in one field. This does not mean that they are very intelligent. If you turn the message, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Sayaka. Where is he? Where the fuck is he? There he is. What's up, bitch?
Take that. Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Holy crap. Like, come on. Why do we even need all that other evidence?
I promise it's relevant.
Turn the message around.
I get it. I get that it's like, oh, it's in Japanese. It's still in English, so it's hard. So it's not as intuitive. But like, why is she writing it in English?
Or more accurately, Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
I hope this isn't the end.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
Well, there's
In that
still
position, she
a
couldn't
few
move
things we
write
have to
normally.
figure out anyway.
She had to write upside
Yeah.
down, as it were.
How
And
he
as a result,
got it all into the incinerator.
when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Here's a fun at-home activity, kids. Why are you playing this game?
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Well, there's a few things.
The
but
hair?
Evidence, it's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator. The fucking...
Why is that connected to Leo? Is it just because he wears those kind of shirts?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed
Also, wait,
Sayaka,
how does
they
she
must have gotten some of
know
her blood
about
on them.
What?
Also, how does she know about that? Did we tell her?
Kyoko knows everything all the time, essentially. Oh, goodness. Alright. I'm good? We're good.
You okay?
Yeah, it was, the frame started dropping again, I was like, no!
They
Okay.
threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, what's the connection between...
Leon's not the
Yeah.
only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to. Where it was disposed of. I always get this one wrong.
Where, when?
Nope. Nope, it's how.
I got it! If you look
In the incinerator.
how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another
Nope.
way to use the
He
incinerator.
threw a crystal ball at the thing.
That's exactly what.
But how did he get the shirt there? Just threw it? Tossed it? I don't know. Whatever. I guess we'll find out. I'm probably missing something.
The key to the trash room.
They even tell you it's the shattered crystal ball.
Must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to...
Nope.
No, it's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes.
I'm not really sure how it gets over the gate anyway. I can't quite visualize it.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball.
I have to look at it again.
But
how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was fucking chuck it!
I got it! The killer
But
simply took aim at the incinerator switch.
Okay, so there is enough space in the gaps in the gate to do that.
It's the
Okay.
And the ball
I couldn't remember what the gate looked like if those gaps were big enough.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Feeling you're gonna tell me. So someone turned the incinerator on.
Okay, but like, was this their plan? Because they weren't planning to kill Sayaka, I imagine. Sayaka was planning to kill Leon. And so then Leon would have had to rush to the laundry room where he found the crystal ball. But okay, so he tried to get the incinerator. No. When did he know things? The post logic on this. I'm trying to think it through.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never.
You know what I
actually
think it
went
was? You know what I think
inside
messed me up?
Do tell.
I think because of the way the graphics were, or like the aesthetics of it all, it made it look like the incinerator was like really far away in the distance from the gate. But it's probably not actually that far, is it?
They mentioned it was about 30 feet.
Oh, so it is that far.
Mm-hmm.
How do you toss a shirt 30 feet through a gate into an incinerator? Oh wait, is he the football guy? No, he's the baseball guy.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been.
You still can do that through a gate. I don't
Wait,
think.
No, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something.
If only he was an ultimate baseball player.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
But I mean, like, aren't you supposed to be both a pitter, like a?
Possible? I don't think so. Because the killer is.
I'm sorry, because like before they'd only showed pictures of him being a batter, but I guess if he's both a batter and a pitcher,
he can do it all, baby.
He can do it both.
He swings both ways.
Ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
But like,
do you
Leon!
have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Here we go.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
That's not a thing, right? Like, there aren't people who are both pitchers and batters, right? Or I guess.
I want to make a pie joke so bad.
I know.
Let's be like, I'm right here.
It's right
no,
there.
but seriously, I don't know how baseball works. I don't. I know on Wii Sports you play both pitcher and batter.
Because like.
I swear to Christ!
As a former baseball player, you hit and throw.
As a former baseball Jester says, as a former baseball player and current softball, you hit and you throw.
See, I always thought that, like, you know, like how you can like swap out like teammates. That like whenever you go in, like for each inning, when you're either, you know, fielding or batting, that like your pitcher is at least like not, but okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Serious?
And I guess that's how he manages to throw.
Well, regardless, you would have to be able to chuck the thing.
Incinerator through a gap in a fence. It's not really the same as a ball, though.
I mean, they did say that it was a glass ball that like could fit in like your palm or so. Like.
No, I mean the shirt.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Like,
that's different.
You know, you're dealing with a lot more like friction in the air or whatever it is.
I'm not the killer.
It's not really the same. Whatever. I'm overthinking.
Have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it?
Honestly, trying to throw a shirt into an incinerator through a gate, balled up, makes less sense to me than like a bust falling on a guy with like a.
That's where we're going. Okay.
I don't know. For some reason.
That's more plausible to you.
Honestly, yes. Or at least because like that's something that like happened. That was just like an accidental thing that happened. As opposed to him literally like, I think this is what I'm going to do and this is my strategy and it works, right? Like, I don't know.
And with that, we can end this.
Alright.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
But why did he...
Now here's what happened.
Okay, please lay it out for me.
The closing argument's about to begin. Do you want to hear more? Fuck yeah. Every case has at least one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument for this phase. You'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events in the
form of a manga.
Yeah, exactly. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are
panels missing.
Yes. You're gonna be given panels.
Truth
you
panels.
gotta
There you
fucking
go.
jigsaw that shit. Holy cow! You got a hint. That might lead to the fucking truth. Good luck. Have fun.
Okay.
Let's fucking go. All
okay.
right.
Jester says, currently in pro baseball, the pitcher doesn't hit. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. They use designated hitters, but there's currently a player for the Angels who does both and is one of the best players in the world. If you balled up a shirt sufficiently in the opening and the incinerator is big enough, it isn't that hard to make that throw. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being the reality check.
Oh my
I appreciate
Whoa,
it.
Okay. Sometimes I forget the music in this game like kind of slaps.
Boy, okay. There's a lot happening here.
Yes.
Where does this begin?
It begins back here. So your first panel's over here.
Go. Right. Okay, so it's that way. Yes, of course.
Break the wrist.
Oh, yeah, I break the wrist to make her drop the knife, and then that's the...
So yeah, this...
Okay, yeah, she's coming at it. She goes into the door, locks the door.
Yes.
Or does that... Yes. He uses the screwdriver! There it is! Stabs her, she writes the name, rolls everything on the ground, yep. Oh boy, okay, so he comes to the gate, so this is the strategy, so like, this was his best idea, coming at this, so he took the glass ball from, okay, but when did he get the ball? Because it was stolen from the laundry room, so when was he in the laundry room?
I promise we will give a breakdown explanation as we go back through this.
Okay.
Go!
Here's exactly
what happened in this case.
Okay.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Oh, it's the title screen music?
Last night, the killer went
I only know this because I load my laundry across the house all the time. Awesome.
From what I can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Okay.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Okay. Yep.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
He fought back.
I grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
Right.
So instead, the killer forced the door open.
How? Okay, so he just has a screwdriver on him for no reason.
And stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
Didn't get to make out or anything. Almost.
Almost. Almost instantly.
Quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Which Hiro had left in the laundry room.
Yes.
So he just goes and grabs it really quick.
Yes.
Is it close by?
And hit the incinerator
I mean, it's like in the same section of the. They're in opposite corners, but it is manageable.
Okay.
It shouldn't have taken.
There wasn't really a chance that like they could have left with the and had the bloody shirt in their hand or anything.
Right, and plus everyone had promised to stay inside their room, so no one else would have been out. Hopefully.
No. Yeah.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yeah, so they did something that would immediately out them as who they were.
I don't...
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator.
He gets a pass, because one, I don't think he's ever killed anyone before, and two, it was a panic plan. Like,
Yes,
I don't know what
yes.
to tell you.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming this. Thank goodness the incinerator doors happen to be open.
I know, right?
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
The screwdriver up there.
The screwdriver!
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
I love how he says Leon.
Leon.
Leon! Leon!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Yeah, where did I get the screwdriver?
Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well,
In a court of law,
I guess
evidence
this
Evidence is everything, dear boy!
The evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence?
Press
Your first
tab,
bullet!
dude.
First bullet time battle's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. No, fuck, don't look, fuck, fucking spoilers.
Okay, I won't look.
Hold on. Fuck it. But it's a rhythm game, is the point. I was like, this is the one that I can't show. God damn it. Fuck.
It's just showing you how to do it, right?
Yeah. Alright, we're good.
When the killer removed the screws from
Alright.
the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead,
Yes!
they must have used something that
Yes! The screwdriver!
They used something of their own to remove
Yes!
the screws.
I refuse to acknowledge
Finally!
You're stupid.
Finally!
Stupid. Stupid.
Man, he's really destroying us in the marketplace of ideas here.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon's the killer. I need to figure it out!
Go to his room and look at his toolbox!
Alright, shit. Here we go.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Why?
Don't worry about it.
It wasn't me.
Why is it a rhythm game?
Why not?
You lied.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Shut up.
oh, the delay is not helping.
You kidding me?
There we go.
Not a chance.
Shit.
You lie. Where's your proof?
I know what I'm doing.
You kidding me?
We're not
Not a
actually getting
chance.
anywhere in this,
It wasn't me.
There we go.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it. The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I feel like it's really funny that, like, the one minigame that I will constantly fuck up somehow is the rhythm game when I am in fact a music major.
Hey, it's...
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I love that the thing that I've been fixating on this whole time is the final one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in Rise from the Ashes. What the hell is this
Screwdriver!
And it's like, how did they do it? How did I transport the evidence using a screwdriver? It's so good.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had
But why did he take it with him? That's the question.
Because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer
But
naturally...
why would he take it with him anyway?
Hold
Why would he expect it? I know, I'm just... I'm
Okay,
sure it'll come up.
Then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Because he didn't leave the room and come back...
Huh?
Right?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
This poor man.
She didn't say she needed anything fixed in her room.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our
Can't-
votes?
Or to prove that he didn't do it, and then everyone dies. The end.
Everyone still votes for Makoto.
Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
don't even get the pleasure of going through the voting process yourself.
Nope. Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
No!
I'm like, I forgot I had to speak.
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
The hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
Like an Undertale.
That's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
I mean, yes.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
Fred.
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with is really the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me.
Yes, my feelings are
big
much more
owie.
important than everyone else being dead.
Honestly. Even if that's true. Can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind...
It's all because of that video. Yeah, because Monokuma got tired of being bored. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Are we forgetting the family threat that you got, Makoto?
Yes. Yes.
Jesus. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends.
That's two things.
The two things. Just have something... Just to have to see something like that happen to them. Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know.
Bro. Crazy.
Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? Oh, fuck yeah, it is. It's fucking horrible. I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Oh my god, parasocial. You have to log off.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You were in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault!
Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation.
Hell yeah.
Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Hell yeah.
Calm down.
Probably crushed my hand in that killer grip of yours. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Dad!
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwato will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Yeah.
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
That's so
Do you
silly.
understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not!
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your
I mean, it's silly, right? The idea that he just left, got a screwdriver, and came back. But, like, I guess there's still a logic there that, like, if you know that she is dedicated to killing you, then, like, out of, like, advanced self-protection, going after her might make sense. It's not just out of, you know, bloodthirsty rage.
He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either.
You should, but go off.
Because the one to blame is him!
So what?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put this in this situation, the mastermind, class consciousness.
Did you awaken to your true sense of justice?
Yes. I read Das Kapital.
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
The voice acting is really good.
Right?
Come on now.
No more begging.
I've been... I'm not trying to be, derogatory really about like the writing or anything, but the voice acting is truly excellent.
It's so good. It's so good. No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it. The Joker was right.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
Oh, he's going to be hit by baseballs until he dies.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh man. What happened? Everyone turned into cardboard cutouts. He doesn't baseball. This sucks. Oh my god, was I right? I was. I was gonna say unless they're just bullets. And they all have to watch? It's awful.
1,000 blows. That's not what the 1,000 blows means.
It is. It's a.
I mean, it is, but like you don't die.
Well, because it's the.
You're supposed to hit 1,000, yeah. Not be hit by 1,000. I should have known. The baseball episode is always early in the season.
What we saw. That was the true face of despair. Also a dead man. That was very much a dead man.
Yeah. Not only was he dead, but he also
died. He was killed. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Especially because that's the arc word of this game.
Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control.
What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever.
Better than dying.
That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
it seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's this game.
It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets in the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change, for sure. Well, boy, isn't that so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
Could be worse.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before. Let's flash back to the other dumb thing you said.
Thrills, chills, kills!
That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
So it's all been televised as a reality show.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Man, I love Black Mirror.
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
So she's the co-host of this reality show. Got it.
Even after he was even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone.
And most importantly, scared of being by ourselves.
By ourselves!
Fred.
No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
You want to make out?
Talk later.
Quick, no one's paying attention. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
About Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out. You're really fucking stupid.
What?
Listen,
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
it's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
How do you know this? She was thinking of me. Huh?
Hmm.
You can't just say something like that. And there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now.
Why? What happened to
I'm the
her?
ultimate empath.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was of how she didn't get to make out with you yet. Was how she could protect you.
What? Oh, because she wrote the
So-
killer's name instead of
The fact that she used
leaving
her
her
last...
to die.
The fact that she
Oh,
used
I
her last
understand.
ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it.
I understand.
If she didn't care about what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
certainly.
And that's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. Why do you think she wanted to make out with you?
Everyone else in the background is
Right.
still just like mouth open. Like,
Holy shit! It's almost ironic when you think about it. You ever heard that Alanis Morissette song?
it's like rain on your wedding day.
Mm.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this.
I can't wait for you to double cross me at the end of the game.
Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
'Cause
correct.
when did I say Leon was my friend?
Oh, like 5 minutes right before he died. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths. That's...
Fucking stupid.
I could never do that. Now time to romance all the other characters.
Now that we don't have a forced subplot with Sayaka.
I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. The other girl, though, you know, I can just totally forget about her, because who cares?
Fuck.
I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So, instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
I'm psychic. Get it? Because that was her thing. Aw, he did it.
what?
I was making a joke, but then he actually did the thing. I just have pretty good intuition. Aw, isn't that sweet? Fend. Damn. Junko just straight up got shit. Like, this.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's more to her story, or like she comes back at some, or not like comes back, but like something something she does before she dies comes back later on, because we really didn't get much of her. Oh, so you wanted to romance her in the previous days, I guess. Yay!
You received the despair bet. It's my bet. Holy shit. Do you want to save the data? Yes, I want to save the fucking data.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
Yes. No.
Take that bet.
Take that bet. Isn't the despair bat just Batman? System. We just saved so we can return to title. Alright.
Alright. That was good. That was fun. Good fun times.
And we have beaten chapter 1.
Woohoo.
That is 3 characters down for me. That I no longer have to voice.
Yes.
Because I'm really good at planning this shit out. Let me mark that very quickly.
So does every Danganronpa game have a different cast?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, every chapter 1 I have to lose like the most amount of voiced characters.
I mean, Monokuma's the recurring like host.
That's true, yeah.
Right, but every game has a different set of teenagers.
Yes.
Cool.
So next time, whenever that may be, we begin chapter 2.
Woohoo!
For more daily life, I guess. Probably.
Yep. And then we'll have to call another emergency meeting.
And be like, holy shit. Oh my god.
More people are dead now.
But before then, things that are most likely going to happen. Tomorrow night, MMO hours. We're probably going to be playing some of the new Fall Guys stuff again. Sunday, maybe continuing through Tournament Samurai? Hopefully.
Descend persons.
Descend men. That's my favorite Neil Gaiman show. And Monday, Archer and I are going to continue with Your Turn to Die, Chapter 2, Part 2, where we get to do another trial! I think. I don't know. I don't actually know what happens in 2-2. I'm assuming it's another main game. A lot of people are dying this week. Other than that, Max, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. Sus, Amogus, Among Us. Sus.
So true, bestie. I'd vote for you if that was your political campaign.
If you want to draw sad anime girl eyes, just draw Amogus.
I love that. I love that so much. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get some music switched.
Yep.
But before that, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. And until next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.